B, which of those consonants seem to fit together best? Evan.
I would say
Which consonants fit together best?
Africa and South America.
Yeah, Africa and South America. If you put those pieces together, I haven't printed it out myself, but if you look at it up here, and they're kind of already here on the map for you. Take away these words, this looks like it can slide right in here. So South America and Africa fit very closely together, but not exactly perfectly. Why don't these two land masses, or any of the land masses for that matter, why don't they fit together exactly? John.
They're moving apart or like coming together.
So, when they're moving apart, so when the consonants are moving, they're going to hit together?
Or like, yeah, I guess.
Okay, what would that do?
Chip away the continent.
Chip away, alright. Let's see if we can get better academic terms, more vocabulary in that. Bailey?
They're like changing and moving.
Who's they?
The continents.
So the consonants are changing, and what else is happening?
They're eroding.
Eroding, or erosion. What is causing that erosion? Tiffany, what's causing that erosion?
The continents, or like erosion is when things weather away.
So you have weathering, very good academic term. So you have weathering going on, that's causing erosion. What else is causing erosion?
You also have like large mass movements.
So we have mass land movements.
And you have water.
Water, exactly, because where are all these continents at? What is the large majority? Yeah, you have the ocean, right? The majority of the earth is comprised of the ocean. So you have water, you have what?
Waves.
You have waves, right? There's wave erosion going on. So all along these coastlines, right, that erosion is in a way, as we said, chipping away. Weathering's going on, right? So through the erosion, you're not going to have quite exact fits anymore. Right? So it's like you had that puzzle and your dog started chewing on the pieces a little bit. So they're not going to fit exactly together anymore. But you can still see that these go in together pretty nicely. Alright, let's take a look at the question, when do you think all the continents will be coming together again? Sam?
Probably in a few million years, because they're slowly drifting.
So not like
Not
50, 100 years from
tomorrow.
now, not tomorrow? Yeah, remember we talked about each year, North America and Europe getting about an inch further apart from each other. So, take an inch, right, in 2 years, 2 inches, 3 years, 3 inches. It's going to take a long time for them to come back around. But eventually, that's probably what's going to happen, right?
We're gonna get some movement.
You're going to have San Francisco and Tokyo kind of colliding together, and other parts of the world all colliding together. So it's constantly just moving back and forth over the course of, again, several hundred million years. Because when was the last time that these were together?
50 million.
Lucas?
200 million years ago.
About 200 million years ago. Right? And we're, what, probably about maybe halfway now? So maybe another 200 million years? I'm not sure, just guessing. Right? But in the next 100 to say 300 million years, more than likely it is going to be back together. Now, who again, remind me, came up with this idea that all these continents are moving around? Marissa?
Alfred Wegener.
Good! Alfred Wegener. Looks like it's Wegener, but it's right, it's Wegener. It's Alfred Wegener.
Sure.
Alright, and then that was over 100 years ago that he came up with this idea. Nathan, what's one piece of evidence that helps support his idea, his hypothesis, and now a theory, that these continents are all moving around, these land masses are constantly shifting?
Well, one piece of evidence is that the continents,
Gavin, help him out.
There are like fossils that are actually like the mountain ranges in Europe.
Okay, so
Maybe
there's,
the same type of rock as the things in the US.
exactly, so you have mountain ranges in Europe, right? Mountain ranges in the US, the Appalachian Mountains, and they're kind of lining up. Not only are they lining up, Gavin said they're the same type of rock. So you have mountain ranges that line up, and it's the same type of rock. That's really strong evidence supporting that theory that they were once together. Over on this side, somebody, Zev, what's another piece of evidence?
Fossils that have been left behind by dinosaurs.
Fossils? Fossils where?
Like
Here in San Diego?
no, like down below. I mean,
Like in Mexico?
no, more South America.
So South America, is that the only place you find fossils? All South America?
Africa.
Different fossils? So you have some fossils in Africa, some in South America. Same fossils. So you have same fossils in South America and in Africa. Anywhere else? Yeah, Australia and even Antarctica. So you have the same type of fossil. You have them in South America, you have them in Africa, you have them in Australia, Antarctica. Same type of animal or plant. How did they get there? Brittany?
because like millions of years ago, like all the continents were like together,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah.
What would the animals or plants be able to get around without the continents being close together? Probably not, right? It's kind of a long swim or a long fly. Alright, and then any other pieces of evidence? Casey?
Tropical plant fossils were found in Antarctica.
Could you guys hear him back there? David
Yeah.
Willis?
Yeah.
What do you say?
Tropical fossils were found in Antarctica.
How does that? Is he crazy?
Yes.
How do you have tropical fossils in Antarctica? Antarctica is like the coldest place on Earth. How do you have a tropical? What do you think of when you hear tropical?
There's a video.
Warm! What else do you think of when you hear tropical? The equator. Hawaii, very tropical.
The sun.
I don't think of glaciers and sub-zero temperatures when I think of tropical. So how does those tropical fossils of those plants get on Antarctica? Did some guy just kind of plant them there and
No.
put a hoax on everyone? Evan?
No, because Antarctica had a higher latitude before. It was closer to the equator, making it warmer there, so tropical plants could live there.
Exactly. So you had what's now Antarctica was further north. You had a higher latitude. And it's up where you have, again, those warmer climates, that warmer climate region. But, you know, through that continental drift, those land masses are shifting and moving around. And now it is where it is, down at the South Pole. You know, 90 degrees south, where it is cold. So it's no longer a tropical area, but at one point in our history, it was up there. That's how you get those tropical plant fossils. Alright, there's no other way really to explain it. Alright, that seems like some pretty strong evidence to support Wegener's idea of continental drift. Any idea of what's causing these continents to move around? Lucas?
The plates.
Yeah, they're on plates. And what are those plates on top of? What's below these plates? Any idea? We haven't really talked about it yet, but I just want some ideas. Marcus, I haven't heard from you today.
Water?
So, it goes down, there is a lot of water, there's the ocean, but those plates are going all the way down to the crust. So what is below that crust then Possibly. Matthew?
Mantle.
The mantle!